got my, I don't usually use this big thing of, this big of a thing of water, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I just don't know how to position this thing. I can't get it to go any further away, so you have to deal. And I don't normally use this big of a paper. Normally I use a journal about this size. I'll show you real quick what I was been working on. Tornado, beach, kites, Mars, I guess. And then I just, I did this one, was it yesterday? And I started this one, but I haven't finished yet. And I just completed this one. So normally I work on paper that's this big. It's about postcard size, if even that. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it now on this big, we have a big pad. I've already taped it off. I wanna do edges. I don't normally do that either. This is paper by Arches. We have cold pressed paper at 140 pounds, 100% cotton. Yeah, I'm gonna lose one of my brushes. Again, I normally do postcard size. I normally travel in a journal, so most of my tools are gonna be travel. I don't have, anything big. Paint Punky. Hey, Julio. So all my stuff is travel. I don't have like a big anything. But I did buy this brush the other day too. It's pretty cool. Crystal. And I'm going to wet the paint. I'm going to wet the paper down first, which again, it's nothing I don't do. So I don't do big and I don't do wet down paper first. But here we go. I'm just, I'm really mad about a lot of stuff and I can't explain what I'm mad about because I don't even personally know. I'm just in one of those moods, I guess. So I'm trying to see with the light that I have it all wet down first before I start adding some color. And hopefully this will be a quick one to go through. So I am gonna do wet on wet. Got a lot of flies running around because, again, like I'm super angry and it's like gonna rain and thunder again. So I don't have that let's go in the pool relaxation tonight either. All right, so the first color I'm gonna add, and again I have all travel size paints. I'm sorry, this isn't coming out right. I was hoping to lift it up some. Yeah, give me a thumbs up. There you go, Carolyn. I need to hire you as my publicist. And I'm on straight YouTube live, so I can't see chats. Like, I can't see the history of your chats and what you're doing. I only can, like, if I just happen to look, then I happen to see you guys talking about something. So I do use my travel kit as my palette. Let me just take this water container off. So I use my travel kit as my palette over here. So I'm just gonna add some blues. I'm gonna go lighter and then I'm gonna go darker. And I thought I was wet enough to have more of a reaction than this, but again, like, I can't tell you why I'm angry. This is just how my night's going. Like, just things just aren't doing what I want them to do. And that includes like even stuff in the house. So let's just go with it. We'll just go with the art, see if it calms me down. That's all we can do. Okay, I'm gonna dip my brush in that blue, dip it over here with the water, and sorry, see, like I said, like even my phone's not even focusing on what I want to focus on, probably because my hand's in the way, but you just wet your brush, dip it in the color you want, mix it up over here some more. You can wet your brush again one more time, even with color on it, and that's gonna make your color spread even further. So that's what I want. I just want light blue for now, all over this thing. No order, just messy, messy, messy painting. Just gonna get all that anger out, which I should probably be painting like fire or something, but I'm just irritated to no end. A lot of the systems weren't working at work. I didn't get much stuff done that I wanted to get done. You know, it's been a long weekend. My daughter just had her baby yesterday, so now I'm a grandma. So we had that going on. But it did cause a lot of like no sleeping. My daughter was sent to the hospital Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning, and she didn't have that baby till 3:40 last night, Sunday. So it was a long weekend, but I mean, I'm not mad about that. I'm just probably just tired and just wanted to have a good day at work with the systems working, and they just weren't. And a lot of house stuff, a lot of house cleaning I gotta do, and just irritated about that. A lot of irritations. Like I can't, I can't express like how mad I am and like what I'm mad about. So I'm just gonna throw. We're just gonna do a. We're just gonna paint and throw that energy out into the paints, right? Better than like screaming or freaking out at people. And I was just on the porch enjoying myself on that swing, and then I heard thunder, and I looked up and I said, "Oh, that's kind of weird because it's not thundering at all. It was actually a pretty blue sky." Like where did that come from? And then next thing you know, it got dark, and I heard another boom, and yeah, I don't know what's causing all that, but I'm gonna blame Out on the Wire and his Canadian fires. How about that? I just think it's like raining so much for us right now because of all the Canadian wildfires. That's just my theory, because it's just like non-stop rain around here. So I'm just going into that lighter blue color until I'm satisfied with like the way it looks. I really want to get a good blend of like a whole bunch of blues. It might warp the crap out of this paper. I don't know. I'm hoping the paper settles. It's pretty expensive. I think it's like $24 for 12 sheets or something like that. So hopefully it does what I want to do. Yeah, right? Like take our reins and put your freaking fires out in the wire. I'm totally blaming Out in the Wire on this. Like he wants me to blame Pac too because Pac's from Canada, but I was like, no, I blamed you first. You're the focus of my anger right now. He's just gonna have to take it. It's just the way it is. So, like I said, I don't normally go YouTube live. I usually do prisms. That's what it is. And I normally can flip up and scroll and see your history. This is just flashing really quick and not showing me, so I can't see what everyone's talking about as I'm painting. So I do apologize. So I have a basis of blue right now, like the lighter color I want to do. And now I'm going to go with this darker blue. You can see the difference as I spread it on my palette. Try to get my hand out of the way. See how that just turned darker? But I don't want it too dark yet. So I'm just going to keep like the dark and blend it with the light for now and just use a ton of water. So just get in there now with the darker blue. Hopefully this will dry okay. Like now I'm just going to do, let's see, if I do like a straight. There we go. I wanted drastic, but I didn't want it like watered out either, so. All right, we'll try this blue. And I'm not trying to be neat with it. I'm really trying to do like messy blue. Hopefully I can get this this piece done on this live stream. That's my goal. Let's do this and complete this whole work of art on one stream. And I could have worked overtime today, and I didn't do any last week. I haven't done any, well, it's only Monday, but I was gonna do some tonight, and I just like, I'm telling you, like, I don't know what the crappy mood is for, like, just can't, you know. And I don't want to, like, it's not even just about work. Like, I could probably go in and work and like have a decent night, but the systems aren't working right, and then that just fuels my anger too. I'm just like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't get on my way today. I just can't do it. Oh, sorry. I was trying to like blend my palette at the same time. Oh, maybe I should do this. I can hold this like this. So you can see I'm dipping into a different blue. I don't know the names of these. These just came with this kit, so I can't tell you all the fancy painting names that there are for these, but yeah. So my grandbaby is beautiful. Just to let you guys know. She came 2 days late. My daughter was due on Friday. But she's so cute and she's so dramatic. Like, I mean, like dramatic. Like if you make her a little bit chilly by like taking off a sock or something or just like messing with her, she like doesn't just like let out a cry. She will scream on the top of her lungs. And we're just like, that was kind of extra. Like what's the problem, girl? All right, so now I have 2 shades of blue. I'm pretty satisfied with that, with this combination so far. I'm now gonna take that blue again, the darker one we were just using, and I'm gonna mix it with some black. So first, after I'm dipping enough blue to my satisfaction on this palette part, I'll stand like this, it seems coming clearer. I'm gonna clean my brush just a little bit in water, and then I'm gonna pull black into it. See that? No, is it not focusing? Do you see that? Like it just turned to like a super hyper dark blue. Like it just got really dramatic fast. Like my granddaughter. So hopefully that's focusing. So this turns like a nice navy. I got to keep it flat. And let's see the difference of this color on this. Oh yeah, that just like, that went dark pretty fast. So, all right, let's see. Let's get some dark in here. I even like want to go darker. Like I know I'm doing this now, but I actually think I want to go like a bit darker with this too after I'm done this layer. Kind of like a tie-dye, right? That's the way watercolors work. And again, I hope I'm not wetting this paper too much because this is definitely warping on me right now. If you guys can see, I have like some puff ripples, but I'm just going to keep going with it. Oh, there's that husky hair. Isn't it every painting gig that we have freaking husky hair on this? There it goes. All right. So I'm going to do some more of that blue. And I'm just gonna go in with the brush with the black. I don't even care if that just messed that up. So that's a little bit too black. That's a little bit too dark for my liking. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lighten it with some more blue. See if I get some decent. And that's like a nice midnight blue. I know you guys probably can't see like how nice and dark that is, but yeah, let me just knock it up a shade. And let's see how that one is. Oh, bring the blue drama. What? Here we go. Bring that blue drama. And I'm kind of thinking that since this is not, it's not blending as well, or not, I don't want it to blend. Let me take that back. I don't want this to blend. I kind of want it to sit on top of the blue, and it's not doing that. So I may have to pause this for a sec and wait till these shades dry to hit it with this nice dark blue, because I think I'm pulling my color out too much. I don't know, let me look at the screen. It looks a little like washed out. I don't know. All right, we'll just keep going with it. What I don't want to do is if I have a clean brush and I brush over watercolor, it will pull the paper, like not the paper, it will pull the color out. Like if I just clean this brush now and I go like this, it will eventually just see, it's making like a streak right now over this side, because it'll pull the water out instead of like blending it nicely. And I don't want that to happen as I'm working like really wet on wet. But let me go in with the blue again. Feed my palette up some more with this blue. Pull some of that darker black out. Oh, I'm hearing thunder again. We're in for a ride, people. And then I'm gonna put the black on that blue. Make it a midnight shade again, like super dark. And let's go ahead and add that again. Yeah, maybe I'll do this instead of like pulling it. I'm going to go ahead and dab it in. Hopefully that blends in nice. I kind of want it to like not tie-dye completely, make it look like, well, you'll see what we're going to do in a sec, but all right, I need more paint, so I'm going in for the dark blue again, right up there on that empty palette. Dig it into the black, get that really nice midnight blue going on again. Mix it all in there. Okay. And I'm starting to dry out just a little bit, which is okay. I mean, if I ever need to make it smoother, I can just blend it in with my water, but I'll just go ahead with what I'm doing. And I am going like crazy messy on the edges too, because I did, like I mentioned, I taped off the edges. You could probably see that masking tape looking stuff. So that was on purpose. So just go in some water and so we can get this in a little smoother. I am going to have to like let this dry to do one of the steps I want to do. And again, I don't want to tell you what I'm doing yet. It's going to be like, does Bob Ross ever say like what he's doing before he paints? Or does he just go into it and then you like see afterwards like, oh, look what you just did, something like that? So I don't want to give out too much. I kind of want it like a surprise, like, huh, what is she doing over there, right? Until like we're all done, and then you're like, oh, I get it. That's cool. That's what I just made. So again, I'm using Arches paper, 100% cotton. I got this super wet. I now have major warping. I'm not familiar with the paper. I am more of a person who does journaling instead. So it's going to be interesting to see the difference, to say the least, between this and like what I normally work with. So okay, just add some more paper, some more water. All right, now I'm gonna clean my brush. I'm not really a fan of like how white this middle is right now, so I'm just gonna go in with just plain old water, and I'm gonna go into where I've already painted and already have paint. It's kind of like when you were a little kid and you had those books that were already pre-loaded with paint and you just took a paintbrush to it. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that and kind of, you know, go in a little bit, spread it out a little bit without using any kind of paint on my brush, just water, using the existing paint that we've already made over here, and blend it up. I'm one that also doesn't like, I don't like watercolor lines. It's kind of OCD to me if there's like a part that's a little bit darker or whatnot. Oh, what just happened there? I don't know. What happened there? I think all the water just like pooled up. Maybe because the paper's so like warped right now, the water pulled up. All right, I want to do one more thing. I want to go really dark for a sec. Like even darker than what I was doing. I want to throw just like really like this shade right here. I want to go. Like just randomly get that shade in there, that darker shade. I'm getting excited. This is looking kind of cool. I mean, I don't know if the OCD in me is going to be like, okay, that shade's not, it doesn't have a purpose. I don't know if I like that, but that dark shade, let's see if we move it around some. I know, I think like another thing with watercolors too is you kind of have to like trust your gut that when it dries, it's going to look flippin' pretty cool. So I'm gonna trust that as well. All right, apparently Beans is convinced we're being robbed or we're about to be murdered by somebody, so I don't know what our issue is. Okay, so I gotta let that dry for a bit. Right? Oh, and there goes the other dog freaking the F out. Want to go see what's happening while we let this dry? Yeah, right? What do you think that is? See, some shit's going down. Let's go see what's happening. So, I was saying before, and I don't know if you guys heard me say this, I can't view my chats. I can't view what you guys have said before because I'm just on straight YouTube. Cut it out. Sorry. I didn't know if it was you or not. You ready? Dogs. Dogs. Come on. Is that for me or for you? I'm recording. Is this for me or for you? Because I'm on YouTube Live. Well, because I didn't know who you were, and if you were a stranger, I want evidence. I didn't know who you were. I didn't see your car. It's YouTube Live. I can't stop and cut it. Is that for me or for you? Answer my first question. For me or for you?
I don't want to be on the run.
Okay. I have to go check out the box myself. Excuse me. Oh, look, it has my name on it, and she couldn't just say that. I didn't show it on the screen. I know, right? My drama girl. All right, you know what? So ooh, what just happened there? Should I let that just be purposeful? It's kind of OCD killing me. Like, what just happened there? Let me just smooth that out for a bit. Okay, so as it's drying, I got a box, and I do believe that this is going to be art supplies. So let me go ahead and open this. Let me just tilt this. Gonna grab some scissors. As if nobody on YouTube knows where I live. Thanks, Tasha. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what we got. Amazon was delivered a day early. So we got airbags. Hey, Mel's, welcome. I was telling them I can't see my chat. I can only see like for a quick second when it like pops up, and I can't see what was previously said. So please don't mind me. I'm not ignoring anybody at all. But as you guys know, Magical has an Altoid problem. So we ordered more Altoids to go with the Altoids we already have in our drawer because I was running out. So there's that. All right, and then on here we got, I ordered, okay, so the journal I was showing you guys, I just ordered a new one. Whoops, it's upside down. So this journal here is the same company as my small journal there. Out on the wire I can, and did you hear me earlier when I was blaming you for my thunderstorms? All right, so I ordered 8.25 by 8.25. Yeah, I can see you. I can see you. Uh-oh, so Mel's and Out on the Wire have each other's block, I think. So 8.25, 140 pounds, 25% cotton, and that's what I've been using is the 25% cotton. So this is bigger now than my journal. And Wingstar, since you're here, I'm gonna flip through my journal real quick. Let's see. So I'll show you the stuff I was working on. And I posted a lot of these anyways, but this is my journal since July 2023. Boner's father. Is that what you went with his name? And I don't know if this is Mars or something. Someone suggested it was Mars. And these are my most recent ones I just did. I have landscape of when my friend went cross country. And then this is a boat that sails through Bar Harbor in Maine, or Bar Harbor, depending on how you want to say it. And then I just did these yesterday. So I have a little walk through the countryside. And then I haven't finished this one yet, but I had a request to do some lavender. So I think I'm going to add purples next and have a lavender field in the sun. So this is what I normally use. So now I've just upgraded. Let me upgrade ya. So now I have this for a journal. We have that for the journal. And I'm going to move this out of the way so I don't ruin anything. I was doodling with some stuff. Just little doodles. Got a blueberry. And back to my stuff. Oh, you two need to play nice. All right, I bought this watercolor pad too because I do like smaller. This is 8x8. This is made by the same company as my journals, but the difference is this is 100% cotton. So I want to see how this acts versus my journals versus this, which is the Arches, which is more expensive of a paper that we're working on right now. And then, what else did I get? Oh, so I got, do you guys like wash your face and have like water that runs down your elbows? Because I can't stand that. So I bought these wrist guards. So when you wash your face, you won't have water running down your elbows. Like this is important, right? Wingstar. I bought that. I got, oh, tweezers. Tweezers, because always go missing. You're trying to do your eyebrows. And then what's this? Oh, so speaking of facial stuff, right? I also got, let's see, I like Freeman products, so I got, oh, here you go out in the wire. I got Canadian hemp seeds, clay and mask. So that's straight out from Canada. Look, it even says that. Globally sourced from Canada. So there you go, out in the wire. Represent. And no, I didn't get any lint rollers because I have 100 of them. Not even kidding. I really do. I got Indian turmeric gel cream mask. Right? We got French pink clay peel off mask. And there should be one more. Let me see. I felt one more. Okay, the next one is the All Necessity Hawaiian black salt peel off mask. So we got the masks, and then we also have these wristbands that will help from water rolling down your elbows when you're washing your face. And we got tweezers. So we just went from angry painting to fresh breath to beauty supplies. That's how we roll. And let's see how we're doing over here. All right. So this is what we got going on right now. We got, what do you guys think? Angry Ocean? What do we have? Angry Ocean, perhaps? All right, let's go ahead and get our next layer done. Even though this is still kind of wet, I'm gonna go for it. My next layer is just gonna be straight up black. I am just gonna put it on here just so I can take some of the water off because see how it's like running? I don't want what I'm gonna do next to run. So I actually want it kind of dry. Let me grab my paper towel. So what I tend to do is I take my paper towel and I just like, I fill this with paint, right? And then I come over here and I rub it and then I just dab it a little bit on the paper towel because it'll give me more of a solid black. So let's see. So I'm gonna go in. Just gonna make a line and still keep you guys guessing. I'm gonna go in with straight black again with no water because this is turning really watery and see-through and I kind of want it as black as I can get it. So I'm gonna journey up my page. Add some more black. I can feel my black is getting dry and it's like pulling up the page, but that's okay. I'm gonna go all the way to the corner. I'm gonna come around this way. I'm gonna get just a little bit of water. Hold on. Mix it over here again. As you can see, it's too watery. Dab on the paper towel. And I'm gonna go back over this way. I have something in my head, fear not. Like there's something going on in my head. I just don't know what we're gonna do yet. And art's all about patience. I'm always like, oh, that looks horrible. I gotta erase it. I don't like this at all. And then I gotta like remind myself that art is like nothing that's planned, right? It's kind of like, just go for it. See what happens. Just use your gut, right? It's all we can do. I'm gonna one day quit my job and live in a van and just paint by the ocean. I'm not even kidding. Like that's a life goal right now. If I didn't need health insurance and dental insurance and life insurance and all the adult stuff that I feel like I need to live to feel comfortable. Because I would so do it. And it wouldn't be by Hampton Beach either, Carolyn. Like, Hampton Beach is so fucking ghetto. I think it's going to have to be, like, I don't know, like where the richer people are. I liked Rockport when we went. Rockport might be an option. To do Rockport. Let's see. There's no mistakes. There's just happy little accidents. If we tend to accident anything, but I don't think I am. I don't think I'm accidenting at anything. Can you guys see what this is? Is it coming out as anything yet? Do we still have ocean guesses? Oh, no. Let's see. I'll bring it over this way. Do we have any more guesses? I really should. They have his costumes now. All I need is like an afro wig, right? I think I could pull that off, Wingstar. Happy little trees. Happy little trees. Happy little trees in the moonlight. Can you guys see them? We're making that. We're making happy little trees in the moonlight. Can you see it? Can you see it happening? Well, if we do something like this. Out, in, out, in, out. Trees like to go out. The further they come down, out. Happy little trees, happy little trees. I really should, right? I mean, I've been a wrestler, and I don't wrestle. I'm not even into wrestling, and I was a wrestler. Happy little trees. What's the other one he says too? Those are the two famous ones I can think of, like happy little trees and right, and there's like no mistakes, just accidents or something. Whatever I said earlier that was profound. Yes, the head of the IRS has nothing better to do but watch Tasha Chieling live on YouTube. The IRS has nothing ever better to do. There's no crisis in this country. There's just Tasha Chieling YouTube all day. That's same with the FBI. The Attorney General's office. I can't even talk, right? That's going to be my karma creeping up on me. Oh my God, Carolyn, say it's not so. No, say it's not so. I can't even, why would that even be a thing? I don't even know how would that even be a thing. You guys aren't even close. Besides being from up north from me, like that'd be the only thing. Happy little trees, happy little trees. Trees get water at the bottom, right? So, hey, Andrew. I've been telling everybody that I can't see people's chatting once it disappears off my screen. I'm just using YouTube Live. So if you say anything and I don't respond, it's not because I'm ignoring anybody. I really can't see what's happening. So just a heads up so no one gets upset at Magical because she's already mad painting right now. This is my angry painting is the dabbing and the splattering of water. So that one's this one's a little bit lighter, which is kind of cool. Kind of looks like it's in the background. Like the lighter your paint goes, the more of a background it is, like a background tree instead of like a forefront tree. That's art in itself, don't you think? Don't you think? You know what else is crazy right now, Mel's, is Facebook. I posted a whole bunch of Zelda stuff for sale, and I put that I had a Zelda sword for sale, and I got a hit. They dinged me and took it off, saying that I can't post weapons. The thing is made of foam. Like, guys, like, the sword is made of foam and not a real sword, but because I use sword, they took my posting down, and I can't sell Zelda stuff right now. So rude. How dare they? How dare they? Right, Andrew? Like, da-da-da. I'm adding some more black to this just to make the black a little bit darker and kind of lift that it's like a two-tone black going on. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm just trying to keep everything over here to the left. And you know what I was thinking of, like, doing this was, like, what's the sky look like when you're just kind of like lying on the ground or you're underneath a bunch of trees, you know, when it's nighttime. And this to me is like what I see is just like, you know, a bunch of trees surrounding your area. And then the whatever else. We're going to add some stars to this soon too. So not an oceanside. We are doing a star-lit sky night. Night. Don't forget to give those thumbs up if you like our night sky. We've been working hard at it. And I think my phone's gonna die. Yeah, I love the black too. I love like the way it just becomes so dramatic right now. And Mel's, I don't know about you, like if you have this down in your area, but like we're just full of a bunch of forests. So this is like really like if you're in a hammock at nighttime, this is what you're gonna see pretty much, you know. I don't know how plains you are, where you're at. I think it sounds like my laptop's dying over here. My phone's dying over here. My work computer's dying in the other room. Like there's a lot of electronic death going on over here. But I also kept the leaves too, so you're still gonna see a peek of some of the sky coming out. So I do like that too, that we went and did that for the sky. Yeah, you have cactus. I made a cactus, look it. And then someone, I don't know, it gets spilt with brown. I also did a far side drawing. I did a bear. Good. I did walking through the trees. I did a blueberry. Oh, I did a dandelion. I want to do one with more of those. I want to try out that some more. I was also testing water because there was like sunlight on the water. And so I did orange first, then the blue. Let's see what's on the other side. Oh, yeah. This is what I was trying to get. I was trying to get the orange with the blue, and it wasn't coming out the way that I wanted to. So I tried the technique of doing orange first and then doing blue to see what happened with it, and I think I had better results. So that's that. And a purple Dr. Seuss tree, because everyone likes Dr. Seuss. So I think I'm going to finish the bottom of this. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the trees all the way across, but I think I should. Like, what do you guys think? Do you like the trees all in the bottom? I do want to keep some open, you know, because a lot of times, like, that's just the way it is. But let's see. You got an elephant? Let's see. Thanks, Mel's. It's been my, like, let's not throw things at anybody relaxation. And oh, most of all, like, let's not cry into like a big hissy fit like Magical tends to do when she's really stressed out about stuff. Like, work mostly. Sometimes this house gets to me. So it was just a relaxation thing for myself, so I wasn't like, you know, ending up Baker acted or something because I was losing my stuff. Losing my poop. Water. Wash that brush out in that water. Listen. Like, oh, what is it that you guys say besides, like, A all the time? There's something else you guys say too. Water. I'm also saying, oh yeah, because I'm a professional camper puller. I don't know why you've never been on my streams before. Like we got some serious accent going on. All right, I gotta put this down now. I want to put stars on this, but I want to like flick the brush. You know what I mean? So I want to do stars, but I want to do a flicking motion with the brush. And I bought this other, I don't know if I want to try this. This makes me nervous. I've never tried this one before, but I guess no time's better than the present. Is that the saying? All right, so it looks kind of oily to me. It's I can't even know. I don't even know how to say that. Gouache. I never used it before. This is zinc white. Pigment light fast. It's in the watercolor section, so people do use this. I've just never used it before. So I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Maybe I'll grab a paper plate. Not quite paper. Like I'm gonna grab a wax plate and squeeze that on. Let's see. This is my first white. Oh, I'm only getting oil out. Hold on. Use your strength. Use your strength. Why is that so solid? Ugh, looks like a bugger. If Noodles was here, he'd say something else, but I'm gonna keep it clean. That looks like a booger snot. But I'm gonna mix it with water. Let me get some fresh water actually. I'm gonna cheat. I just put water in this paper plate thing. Let's see what happens when we get it watery. Oh, it does look like watercolor would. But it's still doing that snot thing on my brush. Not a fan of that. Oh, but look what we can do. We could do stars really easily with it. Right? Let's practice that again. Like I'm seeing drops and stuff I could probably add to this painting now. All right. Let me just knock off some of the water because I don't want to plan it. Right? We don't want to plan it. We just want stars. Okay. I'm also going to cover the trees and stuff because stars don't belong on trees. How can I do that? Hold on. Let me think about this. Let me think on how to do this. All right, there's that. And then there's the top one. And then I just gotta cover the bottom trees, right, without smudging it. All right, so we just have that little space to work with. I'm gonna take this brush that's full of this white stuff. Wish me luck, pray for me. I'm gonna bang it against this one and see what happens. All right, well, I think it's more starry than a night should be, but we have a solar system. We have stars and stuff. The Big Dipper. I mean, I guess if you really go, well, out in the wire would know this, right? If you go up to Canada and it's really super dark. Hey, Jennifer Marie, sorry if you've been here for a while. I haven't seen you. If you've been up to Canada, right, where it's like really dark, you're going to see a whole lot more stars than we'd see like down here near Boston, right? Because the city lights aren't drawing the stars out. So I think that worked. I think that worked out well. So that was a quick little night sky to let out my anger. Oh, last but not least, and I haven't done this yet. Bear with me. Let's see how this is going to be. The final step is to tear off this tape. I've never used the tape before. Well, there was one piece I was doing with tape, but I never got to finish it because it was horrible. So I heard this is super satisfying. You ready? I'd hold up my camera if I could, but I think I need both hands. Watch the clear edges. I was going to brag about my clear edges, but maybe I didn't tape it down enough. Let's see. All right, let's see. I'm trying to use one hand so you get the same satisfaction as I'm getting. You think? Clear edges? No, I gotta put this down again. Clean edges somewhat. All right, let's go. Just a couple more. This one's gonna go next. Did I see a flash of Jasmine Star? And I gotta tell you, like, I can't, like I said, like, you guys might say something, but I can't read what you wrote before. Like, it won't let me scroll up. So I'm gonna check out my live later and read all your comments because I couldn't catch up with everybody the way this is. So look at that. We have Magical's Angry Painting. I'm gonna get, here, I'll take this out of the stand because I gotta end this anyway soon. Hold on. My little tripod stand. All right, we'll get a little closer. So we have, oh, you see Jasmine now, but not Wingstar. Wingstar might have left though, Andrew. So we did an Angry Night Sky. And the tape I used didn't clear cut the edges, but again, compared to like what I've been doing, I'm gonna show you my journal again. Like normally I don't do edging. Normally I just go right to the side. You see a Kimberly Star? I didn't see Kimberly Star. So this is what I did yesterday, and I don't normally do edging. I normally just let it like all flake on the side. So the fact this ran through the tape, like it's just whatevs, you know. Thank you, Jennifer Marie. And you know, when I started this, I started watercoloring in March of this year, like just this year, and I love it. Like this is my outlet. So I started with this journal. I've been kind of playing around with bigger paper, see how it comes out. So yeah, like because a Wingstar. So let me tell you the story. Wingstar, right, back in like February or March something, she was live and she was like, she started showing us her watercolor pens where the water's in the handle of it. And she started talking about journaling because, you know, she loves Japanese art and she loves journaling. So she had a really nice watercolor set. And I was like, wait, what is watercolor journal? Let me check that out. So I started searching it on Instagram and I fell in love with it. So I bought my supplies. I bought a travel kit here. And this kit, this part right here is filled with water, right? So I could take it anywhere I want. You close this in on itself. Watch this. Even if the paint's wet, you just close it in on itself. And then your container to hold your water is here. And that's it. And then you put it in a bag. And then this paintbrush right here, you can unscrew it and it's a travel size paintbrush. So all this stuff comes with me with my journal wherever I was. So yesterday, my daughter gave birth to her first baby, my first grandchild. And she was in the hospital for a good day and a half. So while we're in the waiting room or, you know, hanging out, I was painting because I can take this wherever I want. And like I said, this has water in it to put in here. And then I take the paper towels with me. I take my portable paintbrushes. I take my mini book with me. And that's what I did over here yesterday. Thank you. Thank you. Have a little girl. She's so cute. She's so cute and she's so extra. So I can't wait to see her again. But that's why I started doing as I started traveling with this. And I did this book already. This one I started in March. And this one's full already because, again, this is like my outlet. So you can see my progression with when I started it. Like this was my first one, March 24th, right? And then I started getting a little bit more detail, but not quite. Like just goofy stuff. That's my sushi. That's my pool. I was doing like doodling stuff. You know, like nothing fancy. I was just playing around with colors. And then I started getting more into like shadowing of different things and making like the deeper lines. My strawberries on my cupcakes. And I started doing a little bit more like fashion, like dresses, just playing with the water again. You know, just straight up goofy stuff, nothing big. My eyes, like this is about like what someone's bush would look like. It was crazy. And then when did it shift? Like that was a major shift for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait to see her again. It's going to be awesome. And then I started getting more detail, especially when I started figuring out that I like painting rocks. So I started doing like rocks and trees and a lot of tree stuff. And then I got a little more detailed and I started doing more ocean stuff and kind of feeling more brave with my stuff. Oh, I did a lint roller. I don't know if Rub One Rosie's out is still here, but the lint roller request happened. And then, yeah, and then I started feeling like I love nature and environment. And so I started getting deeper into that. And I ended it with just a quick little like flower stuff. Yeah, like my kids really artistic. Like they're both artistic, but they don't they're not really doing much art right now. They're just so busy with their own lives, and I've never painted besides with them, like those little cheap things you get at the grocery store or something. And like I said, Wingstar showed me this and I was like, oh, let me try that out. And I was like, oh, I like this a lot. Like this is a fun hobby to have. So I've been doing it ever since as my escape. And I really shouldn't because I have a lot of hobbies, but here we are with our journals. And this new journal just came in. I'm gonna upgrade to 8.5, but I'm sorry, 8.25 by 8.25. So I got that. I have another pad over here. And then this is a professional grade. There she is. There's my Wingstar. So we made a night sky. Like if you're looking down on the grounds, up at the trees. This is what we got going on here. And Wingstar, you did see my latest one that I just did yesterday? I love the colors of that. Like I've always wanted to use purple in some way. It's Wingstar, of course it is. That's my girl Wingstar. Jasmine Star, Wingstar. So those are the ones I did. Hello and good evening. Hello and good evening. Yes, this has been my journey. Right? It looks like autumn, right? And I think I'm going to turn this one into lavender. Like now that I play with purples, I'm going to make this into different shades using these colors of lavender with this. I think that'd be good. So we'll see how that goes. I know I love the purples too. Or I might do this path again and do like a lavender field. I don't know. There was a request to do lavender for someone. So I love like when the sun shines through. I like that one too. The detail of the grass, the different colors, just like these. So much fun. But all right, I'm going to get off here. I appreciate every one of you. I'm sorry if I missed anyone's chatting with me because like I said on YouTube Live, I can't get a history of my chat boxes. I can only see what you guys say and then it disappears. So if I'm painting, I can't see what you're saying to me. So we'll do better next time. But thank you for coming. We got our night sky. I love that. Like, isn't that just, this is like a star right there. Yeah, Andrew, you too. Like, I miss seeing you around. You know, I don't get around to many places, but see you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Trying to get my watercoloring going. All right. Bye.